Okay, hello again, guys. Really sorry about that. The stream PC just had a complete blue screen on us, but we've got everything back up and running, and we're going to throw it back to the runners to carry on. So, if you did miss us before everything went down, it would be Clock Tower 3 by MrSilentVid.
All right.
Great.
Hey again,
Welcome
guys.
back. Yeah.
Right.
So,
So we should get back into it.
Yeah. We'll start again.
All right. So,
Timer. Yep.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
so
Awesome. So yeah, we're back.
offline we got well record, and unfortunately you guys can't see it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we'll
I'm
try and do
sorry about
something close to it. But speaking of the subject, you are the world record holder at the moment, aren't you?
At the minute, yeah.
Yeah, by 6 seconds, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Like the top end for this, it's not a heavily run game, but it's getting to the point where it's pretty optimized.
Yeah, I mean, like when it comes down to it, it's pretty much RNG
Yeah.
at like sub 20,
Yeah.
120. Sorry.
Yeah, so movement and item pickup is optimized. Bosses are the RNG grind in this game. So we'll see a boss fight in about 20 minutes or so, I think it is,
Yeah.
for Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. Yeah.
Yes, first. And we'll try and explain the mechanics of the boss fight and why is RNG grind for it.
Yeah, I mean, Sledgehammer isn't as bad, but
Yeah, so
anyway, this
Some
is the
lore?
first weapon we pick up.
Yeah.
By the way,
weapon.
the only weapon we get.
Yeah, the holy water.
Yeah, like we explained earlier. So like, this is the only weapon you get in the game, other than boss fights.
Yeah, so to go over the lore of this, is Alyssa, yeah.
Alyssa.
Yeah, Alyssa. I was, for some reason,
Alyssa.
I thought it was Fiona for some reason. I'm getting haunted
No,
ground
that's
in my
that's
head.
haunting ground. Yeah.
So Alyssa's family is known as Roders. They are, like I said before, magical girls that transport back in time to defeat entities, which are evil spirits that have taken over humans to make them commit murder. Because, I don't know, Clock Tower 1 and 2 apparently just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, this story is kind of weird.
Yeah,
but like
so-
we said earlier, this is like the odd one out
Yeah.
of the series.
Yeah, well, I don't know, Nightcry is pretty odd.
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah, we've come home. Apparently, our Rhoda's powers flourish when they're 15, and it's the day before our 15th birthday. So we've come back. We've been trapped in our house, and we're looking for our mum who's disappeared.
And now we're transported to 1940s.
Yeah,
London.
yeah. So how each stage works out is we get teleported back in time, or we get put into a location. We search around and then find the innocents that have been killed. Basically, because they were murdered and they were like kind of heart and they fuel the entity's power. So we need to go around, find the memento that was dearest to them, and once we have it, we power up into Sailor Moon mode, and we can actually fight the stalkers in the level. And then once we beat the stalker, we go out and rinse repeat for, I think, three or four more times.
Yeah. If you like Sailor Moon, you might like this game.
Yeah,
It's like a Sailor Moon survival horror game. Pretty much.
that's one way of putting it.
So yeah, we give the engagement ring to the corpse, so the spirit is put at ease, and we get a reward for it, which is the sigil stone,
Yep.
which basically gives us an extra life. So if we were to die, this would get removed from our inventory instead.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only one we pick up in the game, because we have to, but for safety, we'd pick up it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're going to refill the holy water. So you have to refill the holy water at fountains.
Yeah, so we only have 3 uses between each fountain. We've routed it so that we have exact amount of uses for most of the part until later on.
Yeah,
Once-
it's pretty optimized, holy water usage.
yeah. So, missing a door or...
Yep. Sorry if I can jump in with a quick donation. We've got $10 from Pop to45. He says, "Clanfair, why not donate to such a good cause? Just grab your wallet and go, go, go." Thank you for your
Hey.
donation.
Nice.
Yeah, so missing with holy water. Nice lamppost, man.
That actually helped me out because I hit the lamppost, I didn't get grabbed.
Oh, nice.
So it was alright.
Yeah, so if we miss with the holy water or we have to use the extra one, then we usually have to go pick up more, and then it just throws the whole run off.
And we're going to chuck some holy water through the wall. You actually do that quite a few times throughout the game.
Yeah.
It's quite useful.
You do it with Kuroda as well, don't you, in the
You
hallway?
do it with Kuroda and you do it with Scissor Woman in the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, this game has Scissor Woman and Scissor Man.
Yep.
So,
Unfortunately, not related to the first two Scissor Man.
yeah, like we said, this has nothing to do with the originals.
Yeah.
And it's not point and click, as you can see. Yeah, this game uses 2D controls, not tank controls. I mean, the controls are pretty good, but Alyssa sometimes runs in a direction,
Yes.
regardless of where you point the analog stick.
It's context sensitive, but when she changes camera angle, she keeps momentum of whatever the last input from the previous screen was. So if you played Resident Evil Remake 1, it kind of works like that, if I'm right.
Yeah, it's just like the arranged controls in
Yeah.
HD Remaster Resident Evil.
We've got to do our like semi-finals.
So yeah, now we got the key for this drawer down here. And then we're going to open the drawer to get another key. Typical survival horror
Yep.
stuff.
You need a key to get the key to get the key to get
And
the
now,
invite.
this is the first stalker of the game,
Yep.
Sledgehammer.
So in the cutscene, we don't see Sledgehammer kind of, well, does what he does best and throws a hammer at someone into a wall. So now this is just telling us about stalkers. We have to just basically run away from him.
So basically, I don't want him to do a quick attack, which he kind of does like a quick like 360 swing. See what he does. Alright, that's okay. If he
Yep.
does the 360 swing, pretty much Alyssa gets knocked down to the ground, wastes
So-
a bit of time.
Even though we didn't get hit, you see up in the top left-hand corner, the gauge is filled up a little bit. So even if stalkers swing their weapons nearby Alyssa, she gets panicked by it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they actually make contact with her, it fills up a lot more.
Yeah, so that's the only way you can die if your panic meter is on full.
Yep. This is a evade point. It's only thing they brought back from Clock Tower 1 and 2, apart from the Scissorman name. You can use them and you can basically evade the stalkers. So there we throw a chair at him and he gets stunned.
Yeah, we don't use them often. I mean, that one you have to use. That's necessary.
Who would win, one burly dude or a 14-year-old girl with a chair?
Well, the chair.
Apparently so.
Into this.
So that whole little segment there, oh, he's chasing us again.
Yep.
That whole little segment there was to get an invite, because we can't go into this music hall without it, because we get spirits are like, nah, you're not invited, go away.
And now I need to refill before we go into concert hall.
So fountains are for refilling. Are they save points as well?
Yeah, the fountains are save points and to refill the holy water. Also, after boss fights, you increase your capacity for carrying holy water.
Oh yeah, we get more.
Okay, so now we're going to the concert hall. So we basically went into the tailors just to get an invitation, which allows us to go into the concert hall. Yeah, and the load times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing this on PS2, so...
Yeah, runs have to be done on original hardware for this, because PS3 has quicker load times, so it makes the RTA off.
Yeah, emulator is separated because of load times.
Yep.
And like we mentioned before, this uses RTA, so
Yep.
there is an in-game timer, but it isn't shown at the end.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So we can't really go off that. Also, Sledgehammer can't go behind this curtain.
Yeah, for some
which
reason
is
he can't go
interesting.
behind the curtain, so we can just go behind here, pull the switch.
Okay, so we're going to use this lever, which lowers a platform with a corpse on, which has a memo, which tells us a code for a locker.
Yep.
You can't just, even the code's always the same. It's not RNG, but you need to look at the memo regardless to find the solution. Otherwise, it'll say she doesn't know the code, right? Please don't quick attack. Oh, she quick attacks. Whoa,
That's not too bad.
He went kind of rage then.
As long as he doesn't body you at the counter, it's fine. So, monk ass, guys.
Yeah, that's not happened in a long time.
Right, so as long as he doesn't get down here, when you interact with either codes, doors, or puzzles, or lockers, the stalkers freeze in place, so they won't move until we come out of this scene. So yeah, we're fine.
We use that to our advantage.
Yeah,
later opening doors and lockers.
Is that a safety one?
Yeah, so this is a lavender water. This one we pick up regardless.
Yeah, so
lavender water is kind of like herbs in Resident Evil. It's like the only healing item of the game.
It's a heal over time, so it will basically make our panic meter go down. So while the stalkers aren't chasing us, it will slowly trickle down. Lavender water just speeds that up.
In fact, I'm probably gonna have to use this now.
I would probably use it because you got the dodge come up in a minute, don't you? Yeah, see, so it makes it tick all the way down.
That's how lavender water works. Right.
Yeah, so there we have to hug left, otherwise Sledge will hit us and it puts us into full panic.
And that bit's actually kind of tricky. It's really easy to get caught on the wall there.
Yeah, so this is also what we were talking about earlier about freezing. So we got to wait for the sigil to finish its animation, so we just investigate this cupboard. Yep, nothing in it, pretty cool. And we can then just use the door and just say bye Sledge.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So throughout the whole of this game, Sledgehammer's segment is actually probably the most intensive for lines. If we take bad lines, he will just hit us with doors, drop a hammer on us, and put us into full panic straight away.
Pretty much.
The rest of the game is not as tight on our movement, but this bit you really have to be on it.
Yeah. Like there's a bit coming up that's instant panic.
Yeah.
If we get hit. So, right, this bit here, I'm going to take it a little safe. So it's kind of RNG whether Sledgehammer walks towards us. So I'm going to kind of force him to do it. If I don't get panicked.
Yep.
Okay.
Despite him having a Sledgehammer, he can't break through some concrete blocks.
Yeah, so if he stands still and doesn't go towards you and you try and crawl, like there's a chance that he just won't let you crawl through the hole. Which, yeah, pretty much instant panic.
Yep.
Okay. So going into this next room here, he's not going to follow us, so he's going to disappear for a bit. It's there's very few places that's actually RNG where they appear. It's not normally always the same. So, right, this bit here is kind of tricky. So.
Oh, the door. So we want to hang a left and not get hit by this door.
Nice.
Nice.
Now that probably looked easy, but it's not.
No.
It's kind of tricky to do.
If you go past too slow, then Sledge comes out and hits you. If you go past it at the wrong angle, the door knocks you over and sends you into full panic.
Bad RNG. So it's RNG whether he actually follows us up and up the stairs. Because normally he just loses us on the.
All right. So next RNG segment, plank.
Yeah, this is called RNG plank.
So Alyssa, while walking along this plank, will wobble. Nothing decides it. She just does it at random. If you press anything on the direction pad while she's wobbling, she'll fall to her death, and that's game over. So I believe the world record run of yours has 2 wobbles in this? Or was it 3?
No, actually. I think it was like 4.
4.
So the best I've had is 2. And it saves like 30 seconds. So it does save a lot of time.
So we got 1 so far. 2.
Total RNG.
This is one of the moments where if you're reading chat and not paying attention, you can just fall to your death.
It's happened. It's happened before.
It has happened. Alright, so we've got 2. Let's see how many we get on the way back. It's not major, but it does mess up your splits a little bit because it's just something you can't control. So that's a lost count already.
Just make sure not to die. The thing is, you can actually die in this run and it still be legit as long as you don't save.
Yeah, the rules state that you can continue because it's RTA.
Yeah, because it uses RTA. So if you die, it just says, "Whoa, okay, that was actually pretty sketchy."
I'm back on solid ground. Oh no.
Like that was sketchy. Anyway, so now we're introduced to the butterflies. Do you want to explain the butterflies?
All right, so butterflies, I believe they're known as minions in the manual. If they touch you, they basically give you a short stun animation, and if the stalker is not chasing you currently, it alerts the stalker to where you are, and they teleport into the area.
Yeah, it's kind of works like screamers in Haunting Ground, I believe.
Yeah. I was going to say, referencing horror Haunted Ground is not the greatest idea because
Yeah.
no one's played that game.
That's true. That's
Only
true.
me.
It's made by the same people as this game,
Yeah.
for your information. Okay, so that's pretty much Concert Hall.
Yep.
The butterflies don't really
Do anything.
bother us in this part of the game. It's only a graveyard later on.
So the whole reason why we did that was to get the pliers, because we need the pliers to unlock a door back in the tailors.
Yeah.
Then we get the memento that's precious to the, I think it's a little kid piano
Yeah,
player that
yeah.
got murdered.
Yeah, and her father got
Oh,
murdered
yeah,
in
their
the
father,
war.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we get their memento, and then that allows us to power up Sailor Moon style, and then we can actually fight Sledge.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a boss fight coming up shortly. And he runs really weird, as you can see. But yeah, as long as we keep on moving,
Yeah, so
he won't really catch up to us.
oh, yeah, the butterflies didn't get us. So all stalkers run faster than Alyssa, but as we go encounter new ones, they run a little bit more faster until Scissorman at the end. Scissorman is a speed demon. He will catch up with you from 2 rooms over in like a second.
Scissorman is fast. Like, you pretty much have to holy water him.
Yeah. So we cut away the JPEG of the wires from the door.
So this room's a safe room, and there's also a repellent arrow, which is a special arrow. The repellent arrow just kind of stuns the stalkers in boss fights.
Yeah.
You can only use it in boss fights when you get the bow.
All right, so we see a little flashback of the victims that are powering the stalker. And then we get the memento, which is the little girl's father's pocket watch. I think this is a newspaper article explain what happened to the murders.
Explaining what, yeah.
And my voice is going, so let me cough for a second. How long left of this run? Only an hour?
Only an hour.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, boss fight time. Do you want to? So basically, boss fight's kind of complicated, but so you get a bow and arrow, pretty much.
The soul weapon.
And yeah, so you charge the bow to deal damage to the stalker, and obviously the longer you charge it, the more damage.
Yeah.
But to do a lot amount of damage, you need to do a spirit bomb. We call it spirit bomb, but it's doesn't actually have a name.
It's
To do
basically a
that,
spirit bomb.
yeah, we need to bind the stalker a certain number of times, so he can't move. He gets locked in place, and we do the spirit bomb.
Yep.
But we have to do a 5 charge with sledgehammer. It's easier to show you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. So you're going
boss
to
fight
concentrate on this one?
Yeah, I'll concentrate.
Right. So
No, just to mention, we also we don't want sledgehammer to do the quick attack because that's bad. We want him to do the overhead swing.
yeah, so we can get him stunned and get it. So we see a little cutscene. We've now powered up.
Yeah.
Okay, so to jump in, we've got a $5 donation from Liam who said, "Good luck to MrSilentVid in the final fight with Cervantes."
Oh, right, so as you see, we can charge. As the charge level goes up, the arrow glows stronger. So chat, give us your energy, because we're about to prepare a spirit bomb. So that's 3. That's our 4th one. So once we get this chain, we can do a spirit bomb.
And
And here comes the spirit bomb. So chat, lend the energy, please.
Now, it isn't actually insta kill, it just does a lot of damage, but with sledgehammer, he
Yes.
doesn't have enough health to cope with this attack.
And this is
And-
Clock Tower.
Yeah, this is Clock Tower 3. Rip sledgehammer.
So if you guys didn't see it, we did select the spirit bomb from our entry, and we point and clicked and said use spirit bomb on the guy, and he dies. So we get a key item called the clover piece that allows our sacred ward to go up by 1,
Yep.
and we need to collect 4 of those because JRPG.
JRPG.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much the first section done with, because now we've got the pocket watch from this girl's father. we're going to give it back to her, and she can rest in peace then.
Yep. Her and her father's souls get united, and they're like, "Thanks, Alyssa," and they just like, "My planet needs me," goes, and we're like, "Oh, okay."
If you didn't notice, she's the one playing that piano
Yeah.
the whole time.
All right, so we're back in the household after our time warp.
Yeah, back in the Hamilton mansion.
Yep. So we got another key again, so we can go unlock a new door.
Yeah, we got the key to her grandfather's room, so we're going to go investigate that.
Yeah. So her grandfather disappeared 3 years ago, and at that point we were sent off to boarding school to stay away from the house until after our 15th birthday, which is, I think, at the moment it's like 6 p.m. in the game or something like that. So it's basically at midnight tonight in the game.
Yeah.
So our grandfather's notes say something in Japanese.
Something Japanese. Pretty much. Yeah, to mention, we're playing the Japanese version of the game.
Really?
Which,
I didn't notice.
if you couldn't tell.
No, I couldn't
but,
tell.
It has no extra time save.
I literally just thought I couldn't read anymore.
It has no extra time save over the English version. We're just running it because
you just
need
like
to run it.
you just like everything in Japanese.
But the voice acting is in Japanese, and it's interesting with the stalkers.
Right, so yeah, again, we're going around finding a key item to use on another puzzle, which is it the clock in Nancy's room?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go to our mother's room, Nancy. We activate a clock, which unlocks a secret room.
Yeah, of course, there has to be a clock puzzle.
Yeah,
Clock tower.
clock,
I mean,
yeah.
that's staple. So a solution to this is always the same, thank God. So it's left to right for you.
Yep. Like, this is the worst clock in the world.
Yeah, it's you have to wind the clock.
You have to wind the clock, but it doesn't. It just winds back in sections. Like,
Yeah.
surely one should
bad
be the minute
design.
hand, one should be the hour hand.
Bad design.
Bad design. Ding.
So anyway, so now we've unlocked this door. So now we get revealed a portal. So we can travel to somewhere else.
Yeah, so we travel to the 1960s now.
Yeah, the 1960s.
Yep, so magical spellbinding circle on the floor.
Magical spells.
Yeah. We activate the trap card by throwing holy water over it, and we can now teleport.
Yeah.
Wires in the way.
Yeah. More loading times. Be nice if you could run this up hard drive, but
Yeah.
it's not allowed.
Right, so this is the new area. We use up the holy water anyway because we're about to get a refill, so
Yeah, we
it's just to optimize the
automatically
usage.
Get it refilled in a cutscene.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the 1960s, and we've got a new stalker as we finished off Sledgehammer.
Yep. So that's
Every new area has a different stalker.
Yeah.
And I think there's 5 in total.
yeah. There's 5 if you count Scissor Woman, Scissor Man
As
separate.
one. Oh, it's separate, yeah. And Lord Burroughs, but he's not really a stalker.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit the cans because
Because that sound doesn't.
why not?
It's not jarring in my
Because of the
headset.
can physics. Yeah, the can physics are really good in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the cutscenes are just showing like people getting murdered as this game likes to do.
like there's like 6 cutscenes here.
Yeah, you walk down the same
Skip
corridor,
over.
it's just like, hey, how about another cutscene? Moves you back like 4 steps. How about another cutscene?
Another cutscene. So yeah, there's gonna be a ghost here. I'm just gonna ignore him.
Yeah.
He's not worth our time. We don't have time for him.
Ain't got time for that.
Pretty much. Okay,
Right.
so in this room, right, this puzzle, it says yes or no. It's always on no for some reason. It's the only one in the game that does it. And I really want to speak to the developers about it. It's like, why?
Yeah, consistency of the cursor. Like every other time, it's always yes is highlighted as the first option. There's just that one, isn't it? See there, it was on yes to start
Yeah.
with. On that one, it's like, do you want to move this plant and solve the puzzle? No.
So,
It's just a table.
get another key. There's a lot
Yep.
of keys in this game.
Yep. We would be able to tell you what they were if Silent decided to play the
Yeah,
English
if
version.
we were playing the English version, yeah. I think I'm the only person to run the Japanese, other than actual Japanese players.
It's because it doesn't save any time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You literally have to go and get a Japanese PS2 to play the game. You could have just played it on PAL. It's PAL 60 hertz.
True, but I like the Japanese. I like the Japanese.
God's sake. Right, so we found a dead guy. He's got a camera roll on him, but we can't develop the film, so we're going to go back to the mansion, develop it, if I remember rightly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, her grandfather owns like a business manufacturing film.
Yeah.
Interesting. This cutscene refills our holy water because she uses the fountain mid cutscene.
Yeah.
I think this is the longest loading time in the game. I've played it that much. I know it's the longest loading time. But yeah, this trigger, like, look at that item over there. I'm gonna pick it up from here. It's also the biggest trigger in the game.
Nice.
Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the Hamilton Mansion right now, and then come back here again for the last time. There's a few back and forths throughout the beginning of the game.
You could say the answer chat and is that Punchy? Yeah. You do run like every game you can in Japanese.
I actually do. Like, I don't want to speak about the game, but Dino Crisis 3, I ran that in Japanese.
Did
like,
you?
Silent Hill 2 Xbox, Japanese.
I saw you submit the
Yeah.
run, but I just couldn't be bothered to watch it because it's Dino Crisis 3.
Oh, yeah, yeah, crazy long, but everything Japanese. Unless it's too expensive. Okay, so back here, we're gonna go back to the same room to unlock a drawer, because basically you got a drawer key. All of that was just to get one key for a drawer.
Yeah, chat, stop us if you heard this before, but we're going to go unlock a drawer for a new key. So this is our grandfather's office.
So, get the note. There's lots of notes in this game as well. Lots of diaries.
You probably
notes.
wouldn't get the reference, but I always think that's the stone mask in there. So
Stone mask. So we got a mask. We're going to put it on this wall with all the other masks in the only space that doesn't have a mask.
I wonder if it's go here.
Right, so there is a repellent arrow in this room, and a lot of runners do get this, but we're just going to skip it because I never pick it up, and screw
Colonel
it.
Dioda. I'm glad chat is a weeb like me.
Oh yeah, chat's great. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now we just go back to the 1960s again. Time travel.
Yeah, so I think we developed the film or something like that. To be fair,
Oh.
the story of this game is very convoluted. Like, if you didn't get that from when I said magical schoolgirl that travels through time defeating evil spirits, then, you know.
Yeah,
I'm just admiring chat for the Dio references at the moment. It's great.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go back now. Also, that door that you just saw, I went past with the seal. Don't go in there because there's like nothing in there and just an enemy that spawns.
How can you
I
actually
fell
get
for it.
attacked in the house?
Yeah, actually, it's the only one.
Oh, nice.
It's like a bathtub with a corpse in. And
Yeah.
then
So
the
we go-
spirit comes.
So we go back into our magician's circle room that every household should have.
Oh yeah.
I love how she lived here and it's just like, yo, mum, what's that room? It's like, oh,
I
don't
know,
worry
she
about
doesn't
that.
know what half the rooms
Yeah.
are. There's actually a room that you can't even go in.
I like
There's
the
no
fact-
way to get into it.
I also like the fact that they had to put nameplates on their doors. Like,
Yeah.
this
Well,
is your grandfather's room. This is Nancy's room. This is your
yeah,
room.
They have the money. They can afford nameplates, fancy nameplates.
I was going to say, they have a mansion.
It's true. But after this, the mansion won't be there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find out later.
We won't see it, but trust us. Yeah,
This
the
is
mansion.
another thing we have to do. So we're going to give the film to the corpse. And it develops the film for us. Crazy.
So we see the picture of a guy stuffing a
A
lady
woman
into
into-
a bin.
Yep.
And that's our next entity, the corroder.
And then we get a photo of a painting with a switch behind it. So we know what to do. Even though if you examine the painting, she's like, oh, it's crooked. Maybe I should move it or correct it.
And she just doesn't.
And she doesn't.
I also like to think that that painting is literally on a hinge that you can move around and it just sticks. It's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
okay.
does. That's another fountain. We don't need to refill right now. We
Yep.
don't even use that fountain. So, but in this room, we're gonna meet Kuroda.
Yeah, so we meet the innocents that he keeps killing over and over. It's kind of like Groundhog Day for them. Like, they just keep dying over and over in this realm. And here's Kuroda.
Oh, that was good. So bad RNG pretty much attacked me straight away. But a thing with Kuroda to take note, if you hit Kuroda while he's spraying his acid at you, it cancels the active damage frames of the attack, so
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome. It works in the boss fight too. But yeah, that's Kuroda, guy with a gas mask, and like acid,
Yeah, like
kind of gruesome.
the cutscenes for this game are pretty grim.
Yeah,
like,
they are pretty grim.
Like I think Kuroda kicks the door down and then just sprays a mother and her son like with acid.
and we're gonna hit him through the wall.
Yep.
Thank you, Deo, for showing me that. That used to be a reset point until he explained to me that you can just throw the holy water through the wall.
Yeah. So using the fact that the holy water has no collision, we can just hit Kuroda.
Yeah. Also, this bit here, if it goes to plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't go to plan.
That's all right.
Actually, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad because we deload him because we opened the door.
So what was supposed to happen, I did it a bit too quick. I was supposed to wait a little longer, but
Yeah.
you can basically just run through Kuroda and out the door. Because I guess he just doesn't load in.
No, he
It's
doesn't.
like-
Well, as he's coming through, his animation makes him have no collision either, so you can just walk through him.
And this bit's tough. Right, that was really good RNG.
That's actually not too bad. No panic as well.
Yeah, because sometimes, as you saw, he has to like shake it to
Yeah.
make it work, which works in our favor.
So we've spotted the scarf, and Alyssa's like, maybe that belongs to someone. So we need to go and get it, because I believe that's the memento.
Yeah.
I think it's a scarf the mother made for the son. So once we get that, we can power up and we can go Sailor Moon on him.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Right, let's see if I can do the timing right on this. Gonna try and hit him before he gets to us. Nice. Looks easy, but can go wrong. And the butterflies.
Yeah, the butterflies can stun you.
Gonna
So
ignore this ghost.
Yeah, this ghost
Red
down here
ghost.
causes not much problems. He just kind of minds his own business.
They can kill you though. If you're on panic mode, they pretty much pick you up and snap you in half.
Yeah. Just casually snap you in half.
I know we're gonna do some. Don't know what you'd call it.
Wall hugging.
Wall hugging, yes.
Yeah, Sekiro copied this.
Alright, now we've got these planks. Luckily, they're not like the RNG plank. It's the same every time, but we have to use these ones. If we use the other ones, they snap in half. We go in the water and have to redo the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the planks respawn. It's really like, what?
I believe it's trial and error as well. I don't think there's a memo that actually explains which one
Yeah,
you
there
should
is
take.
no memo, so... Okay,
London looks like this now.
yeah. So, Kuroda's going to come back after a bit of loading time.
Yep.
This bit, we need to try and keep the lines as clean as possible, or I could go and panic.
As always, Kuroda will just pause for us to open doors.
I know, he's so nice.
Yep.
Right, okay.
Is this boss fight time?
Oh my god, he's really going to do that.
Uh-oh. That's
It's
fine.
okay, we're going into the boss fight, so it'll cancel the...
So that's the
first.
instance of panic.
Yeah, that's panic, if you haven't seen it.
If we're in panic mode and we got hit, we would get game over. But because we're in the boss fight now, our panic mode just doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was actually quite good timing.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be better if it didn't happen, but... Anyway, so this is Kuroda, probably the second worst, maybe the third worst boss
Yeah.
fight. He does basically sidestepping, so he'll just constantly sidestep. In boss fights, you can't aim the bow where you want to shoot it. It just auto-aims.
Yeah. So
That's it.
to explain something about boss fights with the charge arrows, bosses have a tendency to have a certain amount of charge for an arrow to stun them. For this fight, it's 3, and then you need a certain amount to bind them, which I believe is 6. And then, as you see, he's now got a golden chain. So the trick is, we either want 3 that are different trajectories to bind him in place fully, and that'd be the quick bind. If we can't get it, then we just go for 5 and we get the spirit bomb again.
Oh, really?
We almost got it, but it's just a little bit off, so we're going to have to go for 5.
No.
Yeah, Kuroda is a little bit annoying. We also have to hurry up because the chains, as you can see, can disappear.
Yeah, this is a bad fight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The
Yeah.
shooting attack is OP.
Kuroda's just really annoying. If you do hit him and stun him during his acid spray, though, the spray loses all damage frames. Alright. That's 2. Yep, stun him.
Oh,
Hey, a quick bind.
so that's a free bind.
Yeah, so
It might kill him. To be honest, I prefer the 5 bind. I
Yeah.
don't like the quick bind on this fight, but we'll see if this kills him or not. I might have to shoot him a couple more times. But Spirit Bomb time.
yeah, we've got a Spirit Bomb on him.
Yeah, that fight is really annoying. The sidestepping is awful. Right, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to do a little dance. That's fine. That is Kuroda. So, yeah, Kuroda, like I said,
Rip headphone users.
yeah, rip headphone users. So, yeah, Kuroda, just the sidestepping is really bad.
Yeah, alright, so we another Clover piece means one more Holy Water Charge. So that means we've probably got 2 more bosses to go because we're getting 1 per boss. And there's
Yeah. You don't get one for beating Scissorman and Scissorwoman.
no.
That's the only boss you don't get a clover piece from.
You get 1 for
I
Chopper.
believe.
No, you don't get 1 for Scissor Woman. You get 1 for Scissor Man though, because you get
Right.
4.
I'm not sure actually. We'll find out.
we
We'll
only
find out. Won't
we only speedrun this game. We don't know anything.
we? Yeah. So that is that section, and that's Kuroda done. So now there's no more mansion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So in the cutscene, the Dark Man, who we have actually seen because he only appears in cutscenes, decided to summon a. Oh, there he is. Decided to summon a clock tower on our mansion, which is now in pieces, and there's a giant clock tower there.
yeah. Apparently that used to be there before the mansion a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no more mansion, so at least we don't have to go back there and look for more keys.
Yeah. So chat is saying it's Chopper and Scissor Man give the other 2 Clover pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the cutscene also, Alyssa flies around on a giant clock face, and she kind of has fun. Like, she puts her arms back and is laughing. It's just like, yo, your house has just been demolished by a giant clock tower. You've got dudes trying to kill you left, right, and center, but you know, have fun flying on a giant clock face.
So yeah, now we're in the sewer tower.
Yeah.
And we got a new stalker. He is a pain. His boss fights are annoying. And we'll see him in just a second.
I think it's also been revealed that our mum's dead. That the Dark Man wants to kill us, so he can become an entity and basically become immortal and super evil.
Nice. So we
His-
didn't do the 360 attack.
Yeah.
is good.
He's like my favorite guy in the game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, in
So-
the English version he says, oh, nice trick. Ah.
Yeah, Chopper's great with his voice lines. There is a part later on where we put on an invisibility band and bump into him a lot of times, so he spams, nice trick. What do you say he says in Japanese? It's interesting, isn't
Oh,
it?
omoshiroi. Hey. But yeah,
Got that.
he's just like saying, interesting. Hey.
Hey, Vixie's here.
Okay, so. Oh, there's
Da-da.
Chopper. There he is.
He's going to get you. Oh,
Don't
oh
say
no,
that.
just got to pause for this loading sequence.
Yeah, so we got the gloves. 1 second. See if we can get past this guy. Okay, nice.
He's just like, yo, check out my axe.
Oh, he's going to throw it.
Frisbee.
Oh.
Nope.
It does ricochet. Oh, as you just saw. That's actually
Almost.
kind of close. This game is not being very nice to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, yo, you want to speedrun this? Nah, son.
He's like, I know you got world record. I'm going to give you a hard time.
Mate, you got to set the standard now. You're a nice clip.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Chopper's just like, hey.
Hey, I'm here. So we got gloves, crowbar. Gonna holy water in for safety. So yeah, we need the gloves to move some electrical cables.
Yep.
Because can't touch it with bare hands. It's not a good idea. And we got the crowbar to open a manhole cover. And we're basically just going floor to floor, getting items.
Yeah.
pretty much.
To answer chat's question, haunting ground when?
Oh, next time, haunting ground.
Never.
Oh yeah, if Huey doesn't behave, then never. Right. So left, right, right, middle, left. There we go.
Hey.
It can get confusing trying to remember that.
Imagine being Lissa, and for your first
Oh,
date,
wow.
some dude takes you to see Big Ben.
He never goes like.
At least you didn't
fast.
get the corridor axe, though, did you? Because he came down.
True. He can either appear. He can come from this door
Yeah.
to get us, or he can come out the lift. And he thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in some sewers. We're going to get the spectacles from a pile of rubble. And we're going to use it on this corpse because he's missing his spectacles, of all things.
Yeah. So he's spirits put at ease, and we get.
Yeah. We get the key card so we can leave the sewer tower.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be careful examining that. If you like examine it closer to the body, like it just shows a cutscene where the head falls off the body. It's random, right?
Did she get? Oh.
Right, that was good.
Yeah.
That can ricochet and get you. It's actually RNG depending on where it lands.
Chopper will just ricochet it, and if it hits us, it's full panic, and then we gotta just run away in full panic, which we don't want to do.
Nice. So now we need to go and activate the keycard reader on the door, and then we're gonna use the keycard on the door and leave.
Then you have to turn the door on first.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Activate the power.
Yeah.
So this is the only bit of RNG for where Chopper will spawn. He's either gonna appear behind us or in front of us. I'm hoping behind.
I say
Yeah,
front.
it's behind. He would have appeared by now. Yeah, he's behind us now.
Oh.
No,
But I want the run to be harder.
no. Yeah, I am going to pick up a few safety items later, but not much change from a regular run. Nice. So that is Sewer Tower. I'm going to wait until I get out before I say that. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
get out first, then we can be like, right, done.
right. Okay, that's Sewer Tower. Right, and this is like the only kind of like glitch in the game. It's not really a proper glitch.
What's that?
But that repellent arrow
Oh,
there,
right, yeah.
we're going to pick it up through the stairs to save a little bit of time. Like a second or two, pretty much.
Yeah, so as you saw, iron box is sometimes a little bit disjointed, so we're just going to pick this arrow up through the staircase.
Yep. And that's Sewer Tower. Oh, and we're back in the mansion, but it's not really the mansion. It's kind of
And we have baby rage going on.
yeah.
Don't know why. One day we'll watch the cutscenes to actually understand this game.
Okay, so we got just a quick boss fight. So this is Chopper 1. So good RNG would be a free bind. It would save like 30 seconds.
Yep.
It's really, really rare. If we get it, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, so
Let's just do it. So basically, we don't want him to run at me. If he runs, that's bad. If he doesn't run, that's good. That's how it works. With Chopper 1.
So for this fight, it's not a real fight. We just wanted to get a bind off him, and then we realised we're not strong
he
enough.
runs. He ran.
Nah, he ran. Yep.
Thank you, Chopper.
He's just showing us his axes. He just loves the taunt.
Oh,
Hey, nice.
I was that close and he wanted to chuck it at me.
Alright, so we're going for a 5 bind.
6 bind.
Is it 6?
It's
Jeez.
6 for this guy. Oh, what is he doing?
That should be enough.
Nice, nice.
So we get a cutscene. We do another spirit bomb. Unfortunately, the spirit bomb was not strong enough. Chat did not give enough energy, and now we're in the graveyard.
Yeah. Have you got any? Yeah.
Yes, you do. We've got a new host. Hello, everyone. My name is the Mibulus, and very kindly, I've also got a new donation. Greetings from. It's a donation of $5 from Nix. It says greetings from Lamfair Pul Vingilgo Gerishvin Dro Will Villanticilio Gogogo. Donation to announcer's choice if they pronounce the whole name. That is quite possibly my least favourite donation ever, but thank you very much. That donation will be going towards Rekelt's Catify in Goat Simulator. Just a reminder, that still needs $75 to be made for that donation to be met, and it's coming up in a few hours, so keep those donations rolling in.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So yeah, this in fact this donation should have been here. But
Yeah.
Oh well.
So for the next 2 to 3 minutes, we're just going to be running down corridors, picking up medallions and swapping them around. So, yeah, chat, if you want to get read out on stream, donate now, because we're not going to be doing much for the next couple of minutes.
We're literally going back and forth and trying to dodge these ghosts, pretty much. Luckily, it isn't that long, but corridor simulator. Oh, there he is. You can get bad RNG, such as that, where like you can't really dodge him in the corridor, so you pretty much have to use the holy water. I'm gonna have to do it again and pick up this repellent arrow. Like repellent arrows and binding arrows, which are the red arrows, pretty much have to pick them all up. I mean, the ones that are convenient to pick up at least. You can't really afford to miss one.
I was going to say, don't mind me for a second, I'm just...
No worries. Oh, okay, really. I was a second away, but yeah. We'll blame RNG. Thanks, RNG. I'm gonna go on this side. Where is he? Oh, really? He's gonna come this way. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and bait him out because I have no holy water left. Nice. I really don't want to go and panic at this section. Joker's busy right now.
Don't worry, it's worth it.
Oh, please don't. Yeah, thank you. Oh, actually, that wasn't that bad. I thought I was going to get grabbed. Okay, so almost over. One more piece to get.
I was going to say, I just noticed chat's asking how do you donate. If you go to the info panel for this channel, there will be a donate button in the info. Just click on that and it will take you through where you can do donations and put them towards the incentives left for the runs for today and tomorrow.
I think there's some for Resident Evil 2 costumes.
Yes, last time I checked it was Resident Evil 2 1980s costume is winning. That's Leon A, if I remember rightly. Yo, what is my PayPal password?
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
I legit had to sort of stop myself from saying it out loud as I spell it.
Alright, so now we're done with that section. Good stuff.
Hey, nice.
But as you can see, you know, having good RNG does help. Okay, so now we're coming up to probably the hardest section, one of the hardest sections at least, the graveyard. with Chopper, it's pretty tough. I picked up an extra lavender water before, just for this part. This part can be a reset point in the normal run.
So, have we got time for donations before the boss fight? If there is any. From the smile on his face, I take there is donation.
There is. I'm afraid I'm not up to date with my Sailor Moon. I'm afraid. Does anyone know the words to know the lyrics?
I put the lyrics there.
I don't know the tune. That's the main issue.
Try your best.
I'm like,
Close enough.
fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one, named Sailor Moon.
Hey.
Thank you for the $5 Spectral Joker.
That's all right.
And, just a reminder, all of your donations are going towards Young Minds. 90% are going to Young Minds, 10% are going to be kept by UKSG to support and improve our thing and improve our streams in the future. Young Minds is a brilliant charity doing so much work helping young minds be supported and empowered and get the best possible support for all mental health issues.
Awesome.
It's a great charity, guys. Get your donations in for it.
This is the hard part. We're going to pretty much get grabbed right now by butterflies.
Yeah, so as you see, butterflies stun us. Chopper's already changed us, so they won't alert him to our presence because he knows we're here. You also see a mechanic of an item that we haven't used yet in the run, which is the invisibility band. Does what it says on the tin. It gives us invisibility.
I'm going to have to use lavender water right now.
Yep, so we can just bring our panic down because Chopper's got a few extra hits on us.
So what we're doing is basically just clicking these statues in order of how many eyes they have. Right, we're going to use invisibility band, which you can guess what it does.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty useful, but we only pick up the one for this area. It's pretty much necessary.
I'm just still laughing because I love that quote from Chopper.
Oh yeah, it's true. It is kind of interesting how she goes invisible.
Yeah, true. So we activate all three, then we splash some water on here, and we get a medallion.
And you have to be careful because we only have the one holy water left.
We don't need 6 of these to build a rainbow bridge. We only need the 2.
Right, see if we can get out. Oh, that's not bad.
Right.
But can we get out alive?
We've got another $5 donation from Anonymous saying, good luck, Spectral and Silent.
Hey,
Oh,
thank you very much.
thank you. Right, he threw his axe. That was close. Also, if you're on panic, similar to when you enter a boss fight, it pretty much you can enter a portal on panic,
Yeah.
but you will be on panic on the other side. Okay, so that's graveyard done. That was might not have looked hard, but pretty tough. And
Chopper's just awkward because the axe he throws is pretty precise.
yeah,
It can ricochet,
And-
and it's quite quick.
yeah, and
whereas-
Chopper's pretty fast. I mean,
Yeah, he's pretty fast. But he does love to taunt a little bit, so he does waste a lot of his chances of hitting us with just showing us his axes by like flexing.
oh yeah, he likes to juggle his axes around.
Yeah, he runs up to you, and then he strikes a pose. It's like, okay, weird flex, but all right. Like, yeah, we get it. You can kill us. Like, cool, man. So we put in 2 medallions, and of course that creates a magical portal. Because, you know, this game is getting a little bit more weirder and weirder.
There's lots of portals.
Yep.
If you didn't realize.
So we're looking for some sort of way to beat Chopper. Like, you know, if,
Yeah.
if
Earlier with Chopper 1, because we see at the cutscene, the Spirit Bomb basically doesn't work.
yeah.
He just breaks out the bind, so we need to get a special arrow, which is the Golden Ruder arrow, I
Yep.
believe, translates to.
Something like that. No, it's the Golden Wood Spirit Arrow, if I remember rightly.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
I remember the manual calls it something calls the arrows you fire something really weird.
Well, this is it.
But, you know, Chopper is in the location where his Bane is, so he follows the trend of any Zelda boss. Just looking at chat, someone did ask, is there any Japanese-only tricks to this game? No, we're just running it because Silent likes the voices more.
And the costumes are better for clear mode, which isn't this, but
So now we get a little bit shaky, and the camera just goes a little bit, whoa.
get ready. Motion sickness.
Go. Hey. It's just like a Michael Bay movie. And we're out.
Awesome.
That can kill you if you go
It
slow.
can kill you, but it's easy. Like, it's literally just the camera shaking a lot. That's all.
Yeah, chat is saying this is the Ruder's Holy Grail and it's the old Ruder arrow.
Ah.
Like I said,
I've not played the English version in a long time, so I apologize.
I was going to say, most speedrunners don't know lore, so...
Yeah. Okay, so this is Chopper 2. What we're going to do is we're going to use a repellent arrow straight away as soon as he's about to attack us, which forces him to throw an axe at us. With this fight, we can't do a binding shot. It won't work unless we stun him with his axe.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like forcing him to do it early.
Doesn't the bridge sequence collapse slower? I'm really not too sure if it is slower. Right, so we've hit Chopper with his axe, now he's stunned, and that will allow us to get the bind. And pretty much from here, this fight is pretty easy. It's almost free. We just got to hope that we don't miss his axe.
Nope,
Yeah.
bad timing.
That happened in practice. You can hit Chopper the moment he throws his axe, and his axe will still go.
Nice. So, this might kill him.
Hopefully. Close.
If not, it'll take a couple more shots. But also, if he does have health left, you want to be careful not to accidentally do another spirit bomb, because that'll obviously waste time. So he's
I was going
still
to say,
alive.
thank you to that one guy in chat that lent us his energy,
Nice. And that is Chopper 2.
but not thank you to the guy that made a arrow to the knee joke.
Wow. Yeah, thanks to your energy. We need it for the spirit bomb. On the final boss, we need everyone's
yeah.
energy. Like, final boss is... we need to do 3 spirit bombs in the final boss.
I want to see chat go crazy on the final boss with giving us energy, because the final boss is no joke.
Oh, and it is tough. Like, the first time I played this game casually, it took me like 3 hours. Constant resets, it was hard.
It's just, the gimmick of fights is you have to bind people in place. Oh, we'll give a shout out to Ron Weasley here.
Oh, Ron was... Yeah, Dennis. Dennis who?
No, Ron. We'll see him for all of 2 seconds, and now he's gone.
He has the best running animation.
The
Are you
what's it-
ready? There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now we're in hospital.
Like, mate, but like, don't mock him. That guy's got like style.
He does. I want that jumper.
So, yeah, Ron's now gone again.
Oh, that is bad RNG. Thank you, Green Ghost.
He's like, yeah, I'm cool.
He can spawn pretty much anywhere. Sometimes he doesn't even spawn in. And he's really just following me. So yeah, this is hospital. We've been introduced to Scissorman and Scissorwoman now. Basically, Ron Weasley sees his sister that he's not seen in a long time in the hospital.
Oh yeah, she's
But then
a
she
nurse.
transforms into Scissorwoman because it's not actually her.
Gasp.
Gasp.
So the gimmick of this world is there's 2 worlds that are mirrored, and we have to do stuff in one world to affect the other. And because there's 2 worlds, we've got 2 stalkers. We have Scissor Woman and Scissor Man.
They're like a pair, brother and sister.
Scissor Man kind of reminds me of, is it Kefar from Final Fantasy 6?
I've not played 6. And
What am I doing on your couch?
dude, 12.
I
Anyway.
probably butchered his name, so it's good you don't know who he is.
Yeah. So we basically just got the mirror key. We need a key for this mirror, basically.
Of course you
Of
do.
course.
Because everything else in this game needed a key, so why not the mirror?
Yeah, of course. And Scissorman. See you later.
Oh.
So Scissorman's on this side, Scissorwoman's on this side. On that side. Oh, she did open the door.
Da. She's kind of confused.
She's like, what? What's going on?
I just remembered the meme about what Scissorman says in Japanese.
Alright, I'm going to pick up this lavender water. This would waste quite a bit of time, normally. But as we have to wait for it to seal to be broken.
Yeah,
But this is just for safety.
like chat's saying, Scissorman is the original pursuer in Clock Tower 1 and 2. This Scissorman is not what the Scissorman from 1 and 2 is. This one,
Totally different.
This guy's got more style and more grace.
I do like Scissorwoman, I have to admit. Oh, she's left the room.
She's just
Alright.
like, yeah, no, I'm out, yo.
Oh, and now she's here. See you later. Yeah, the good, like, there's actually RNG where they open the doors for you, so they can open the doors for you and save time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right, the bathroom, can be a pain.
Yeah, because she can kind of block you.
I'm going to try and get her through the wall.
I was going to say, she's a little bit further than needed.
Nice.
Collision. What is collision?
Yep, so that's pretty much it for that part. We're basically gathering 3 keys
Yeah.
to unlock a door so we can leave hospital.
So, Scissorman has a line he likes to say in Japanese, which, if you listen very carefully, it does sound
Oh.
like the name of a wrestler.
Nice, he opened the door for us.
Hey, nice. When does he start saying these lines? Is it not until Castle?
No, it's when you use holy water on him.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
So we'll hear that.
So when we splash him with holy water, listen out because he will shout the name of his favourite wrestler.
Yeah, I have no idea what Japanese is saying, but unless he's trying to say something in English. But
Yeah.
either way. Right, so Scissorman can do a 180 now. Let's just get out of this room quick.
Alright, get us room.
Yeah, he did the 180. Typical.
He did do anything, but
He's quite consistent with that.
I was going to say, we got nothing to talk about for the next 20 seconds, have we?
Yeah, so go ahead.
It's very good because we've got another donation from SilentVid's More Attractive Bro. It's $5. Running games by moonlight, making coffee by daylight, never running from a boss fight. He is the one named SilentVid.
Wow, thank you. That's great.
I was going to say, your brother's a legend.
True.
And I feel like my donation was not as good as that.
So yeah, that's hospital. Now we're at the final part of the game, which is kind of
castle.
like labs of Resident Evil. Like
Yeah.
Final area.
So the castle was originally here on this foundation, but for some reason it all disappeared, and then they built a mansion on top of it. So don't build mansions on top of castles with clock towers.
Yeah, and that's another long loading time.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up this safety lavender water for safety. Because castle can be a pain. It's mostly Scissorman, right? Are you ready for his line?
Yeah. So listen, chat. You'll hear what his favourite wrestler is. It's brilliant because now everyone that ever runs this in Japanese would now not be able to unhear it.
I do want to know what the Japanese is, but like, yeah.
I'm actually curious what he's. I think he's saying it burns or something like that, but it just for some reason sounds like John Cena. So
It does. All right, this bit can be kind of sketchy. So
Yeah.
Because he's really fast, and you'll see.
yeah, like we said, stalkers are generally. Yeah, there we go. Stalkers are generally faster than Alyssa, but Scissorman is the quickest.
And he has his lunge attack.
Oh yeah, his lunge attack just slides him across the floor, and he will hit you with it. So the safe strat there is actually to take the evade point and save some time, but Silent likes to risk it. But as you can see, he's not there, and now here he is.
That's how fast Scissorman is.
Yeah, on the previous screen you don't see him, and then as soon as you go down the staircase, he's just like whoop.
Yeah, so there's actually a bandit arrow right over there at the end of the room, but of course that takes well too long to get, so I'm going to skip that. so castle. Now we're gonna do some more wall hugging for a little bit.
Yeah, so
Very dangerous stuff.
if we update the lore, basically we find out there's a guy called, is it Lord Burrows?
Lord Burrows.
Yeah, he's basically the owner of this castle. He wants to become an entity, which he can do by sacrificing a Ruda, which is us, on the eve of their, on their 15th birthday, which is about, I think it's 2 hours now from now, if I remember rightly. The clock is on 10 o'clock during the cutscene.
I believe so.
Probably because we're not going to have much time to talk about it during the fight. Spoilers. Yo, it was your grandfather all along. He's a descendant of Lord Burrows, who's basically possessed him. Your grandfather was like, yo, being an evil spirit that goes around killing people seems pretty cool. So what do I have to do for that? Oh, just murder a relative, cut out their heart, drink their blood, and do it on their 15th birthday. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So now we're basically trying to work out a way how to get out of it and
Also-
stop this ritual from happening.
You can't get touched by the spirits
Spoilers.
while you're
Spoilers in a speed run. Oh no,
spoilers. Oh.
not like this.
Right, so this we have to examine this. There's a fire.
Yep.
That's basically what translates to. And then you ready for this animation? The best animation. Look at that.
Yo, done. Yo, Simon, why don't you reach in and touch that like metal crest? I'm sure it's not going to be hot or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. It's just fine. It's like the worst puzzle in the world.
So yeah, Scissor Woman isn't as bad as Scissor Man. Like,
Yeah.
she's not as fast. She can be annoying, but
The only thing she has is the lightning blade attack, which does a lot of panic if it does hit.
oh yeah, it is pretty scary. Like, I get scared looking at that. So yeah,
More loading.
I'm gonna move a
times.
candle on a table. The game does not tell you that you should do that.
Yep.
So you just have to guess. We're gonna refill the holy water and put the first crest in.
What do these crests do?
We need 2 of them to unlock a door.
Right. Because I have no idea. I always remember you put them in. I'm just like, what do they actually do?
Now you know. Right, this bit can be bad. Let's
Yep.
see. Right, that was okay.
I imagine, can't you hit her through the bookcase?
I don't believe she spawns until
Ah,
you're
right,
like
so you go round.
right ready, round the corner. So now we're gonna get the second first piece. Yeah, that bit's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Also, she spawns in while we're in this room, but she doesn't know where we are.
Yes, she's just
Because
like,
we're
huh?
hidden. She's like, huh?
While we're shuffling back along the wall, if there's a donation.
There is one from the BPG 13. It's $5. You can't see me. My time is now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Nice, nice.
I'm not too sure if my headset stopped working or I've gone
Yeah,
deaf.
that was
so. Much appreciated.
Yes.
You know the red bar doesn't mean you're doing well on the audio, right?
Yay.
As there's not much going on, time to answer some questions from chat. What does the panic meter in the top right do? It kills us. If it fills up, we go into a state of
Trouble.
panic, and while we're in that panic mode, any attack will actually kill us.
There's Lord Beerus and there's the Spirit Lord. Is this basically Dragon Ball?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's Lord Burrows on a horse. And there's another crest, the D crest.
To be fair, at the end we do get like a power up, like Super Saiyan version sort of
Oh
ourselves.
yeah,
Like,
I'll let the final cutscene play a little bit.
Yeah.
It's good.
so yeah, it's kind of like Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Survival Horror, Clock Tower.
Is there a category for running while at max panic? It wouldn't be possible to keep into max panic because max panic does fade off over time.
Yeah, it is timed when you're in panic mode.
Is there a new game plus
Yeah,
category?
New Game Plus is called Clear Mode,
Oh yeah.
where you basically get to equip a costume. You have to equip it for the run.
Yeah.
But all the stalkers are like overpowered. They have a lot of different weapons, and they're all really aggro.
Yeah. So
It's pretty
basically,
tough.
there's clear mode and normal mode. That's the only two categories for this game.
Alright, so this bit is like the only part of the game where we can actually get insta-killed while not being in panic mode. If we get hit by one of these.
You could say someone's saying Game Shark, you'll panic at full the entire time.
Actually, we could try that. We might try that later on.
Could try it, yeah.
If we can find a code for that.
But I'm wondering, if you're at max panic, can you actually interact with everything though?
Oh, true. You can
So
open doors and stuff, but you can't pick up items or anything. So yeah, it wouldn't really work, I guess.
Yeah, you can lose panic just by not. Well, it goes away after a while, so it would be an interesting thing to do, but it would be annoying because Alyssa would just be screaming every 10 seconds.
Yeah, it would be annoying. So yeah, we're just basically unlocking doors and stuff. This bit's timed, so I need to make sure my line is good.
Just to point out, because we were just talking about what ifs, the armored suits of armor upstairs, armored suits of armors, yeah, cool words, yo.
Yes, well
Um,
done.
they can actually just one-shot you if they actually hit you, but we just was like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's alright. That's tennis. I mean, wrong reason.
I was gonna say, get it right, please.
But yeah, I do have a sigil stone still, so if I did get hit, I wouldn't die.
Yeah, it gives us a
An extra life,
yeah.
kind
I was
of.
about to reference, it's like a sacred mirror, a stone mirror from Fatal Frame, but it's like no one's played that game either.
No one's played that game.
One day we will speedrun games people know.
Yes.
So this is Alyssa's wall of art there.
That's all the drawings she did as a kid. Interesting.
Grandfather framed every single one of them and was like, yeah, one day I will kill you.
Okay, so we've got a boss fight coming up. Scissor Man and Scissor Woman back to back.
Alyssa's just like, light.
Ah, no. Oh yeah, by the way, the cutscenes are really funny in this game. Like, you need to watch the motion cap on YouTube.
Oh,
It is legendary. Just watch it after.
So these are the suits of armor again. If they do hit us, we will just get one-shotted, but
Yeah.
we do have a sigil stone if we need to be.
We're okay, that's done now. We don't have to do that ever again. So now boss fight time. Once we get past this thing. Yes, this is time, so if we run out of time, the door locks again. To do it all again. So lots of time loss.
This is the second time us doing this, isn't it?
Yeah, you do it twice.
Yeah.
Because the first time you fall through the floor,
Oh, yeah.
through the stairs. Right, boss fight time.
Alright, here we go.
Scissor Woman. Right, Scissor Woman has really low amount of health, but your auto aim is turned off. So,
Yeah.
either way, we're going to be using 2 repellent arrows on her, which will kill her.
We
That's
are-
if she doesn't teleport away.
So we're an hour and 12 minutes into the run, but let's explain something else that we might not have mentioned. So when you press triangle to bring up the bow, you auto aim at the bad guy, and you can't adjust. You have to then let go and re-go back to aim again. So for this, we have to line up and get it right.
Wow. Thank
Oh,
you.
she teleported through
She
it.
teleported. Right. It just takes 2 shots, but she teleported. It's kind of bad, but...
Yeah, we didn't want to waste
Right,
that arrow.
a Scissor Woman.
It's just easier to hit her with our repellent
Right.
arrows.
Scissor Man. Right, his fight can be annoying. I've lost the repellent arrow, so we can't stun him at the beginning. So we're going to have to do this the hard way. So...
If anyone wonders what the Japanese actually says there, the first one is how many people they killed and how many years they've been sentenced to. So how the game plays out is the more murders they've done, actually the more HP they have.
Ah,
Yeah,
there's a second off that.
second off on that one. Come on!
Oh, he's going to do a dance. Oh, he's going to do a special attack.
When you're so powerful, you can just dance to flex on people. almost got him. So we're just charging 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh,
That's fine.
Oh, never mind.
Wee.
Yeah. So that was orange. You can't negate that attack, which kind of
No.
sucks. As soon as he starts doing it, even
I-
if you hit him,
I think if you hit him on like the very first few frames,
yeah,
you
the very
can.
first 3 frames, but it's like as soon as it starts coming out of the ground,
Yeah. Boom.
right. 3, 4. Oh wow! You like did a little dodge at the end there. Oh, come on, let me hit. Oh my god, no. Scissorman, why? Oh. Wait, what?
What?
I'm not complaining. I'm
Yo,
not-
hitbox is
I'm
one
not-
of
I'm not
those.
complaining. Alright, let's roll with it. One more, maybe?
It's fine, we got it.
Right, that's Scissorman.
Yay.
And he's gonna roll around the ground.
Right, so
Right, now
Lord
we're coming up
Beerus
to the
now?
final boss.
Yeah.
Uh,
so this fight
this fight is intense. It is actually hard. He can spirit bomb you,
Oh yeah, so
and it's instant death.
I was gonna say I might as well explain
Yeah,
it
you
while you focus. So the Lord Beerus fight has 4 attacks. One is a blood pool.
Which can't be negated.
Yeah, so he activates a blood pool below you, and hands come out and grab you. If they grab you, they will stun you, which allows him to shoot his little Kai blasts at us. They act like our arrows and bind us. If he binds us 3 times, he gets a spirit bomb, and it's an instant kill on us.
Yep.
His
His spirit
spirit-
bomb is really cool.
Yeah, his spirit bomb is a giant skull. Like he's like, yo, you don't get much more badass than that.
It is pretty cool.
His other attack or move he can do is him powering up and like just sheer willing off the binds we got on him.
Did he just say Lord Beerus?
I probably did. Like, I'm doing pretty
it
well.
It is kind of like Beerus.
The whole game's in Japanese, man. Like, I'm doing all right for like reading.
You are doing good.
So
But,
yeah, the fight is really tricky because between trying to get away from the blood pools that will grab us and stun us, dodging his energy shots that will bind us and kill us, we also have to be trying to charge up arrows where we can and bind him in place. There is a quick strat because we have to spirit bomb him 3 times.
Also, there's a big clock.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to spirit bomb him 3 times, and even so, he still ends up with a little bit of health sometimes.
yeah.
But yeah, the first time we spirit bomb him, we have to do 5 binding shots, and the next 2 we have to do a little trick. You'll see it, but you can explain that
Oh, what, the binding shots? Oh, yeah. So,
from behind.
well, I was going to say the second shot is kind of a weird trick. So we mentioned earlier that usually it's like 5 or 6 bind to get the spirit bomb. You can do it with 3 if all 3 binds are at least 45 degrees away from each other,
Or in like a line.
or in like a line.
Which is
A line for some reason seems to work as well. So we have these arrows that put on instant binds.
Yeah, the binding arrows, the red ones. Basically just a binding shot for
Yeah.
free.
So
Right, final boss. I have
so-
to concentrate, so you can...
So the idea is we get the first one normally when he's kind of just like lounging about. The second one we skip because we just bind him in place with a load of arrows in one go.
Right, I could die, but if I do, it doesn't matter.
Cervantes.
Cervantes.
115 people killed.
2,280 years sentenced to.
Health bar enormous. Go. So those purple, blue. Those orbs he shoots are the ones that bind us. If 3 of those hit us, they, like we said, spirit bomb dead.
1, 2, 3.
So this phase is not too bad. He kind of likes to strike a pose.
2, 3, 4.
Ha ha ha. So the idea is just to walk left and right. His tracking's really bad, which is fortunate for us. So we can just keep putting these binders on him. And then we should have a spirit bomb coming up. So chat, get those energies ready for the first one.
First Spirit Bomb. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, can you turn audio a little bit?
Yeah. So, Megazai. So now he starts with the blood pools, and we're in the second phase. So like these blood pools get bigger as the fight goes on, and if we are in them when they actually fully pop up, we will get just stunned, and you will get a free bind off on us. Oh, quick bind. Nice.
It's because I binded him for extra.
Yeah. Another Spirit Bomb.
Let's go. We have to do it. We need it.
Keep it up, chat. We need that energy.
So yeah, I binded him for a little longer just so maybe this last Spirit Bomb will kill him. Right, last one.
All right, last one. So this section is a little bit of a speed because if we take too long, instead of shooting one orb, he will start to shoot a ring of orbs out that basically we can't dodge. Is this going to be quick?
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this could be the last one, guys.
All right, one more, guys. Come on.
Last one.
Come on.
Come on, last one.
Is it enough?
It should
Did chat give
It
enough
should
energy?
be. If not, probably 1 or 2 more shots.
Was it enough, chat? Oh, so close.
It's okay.
All right. So, after this few shots, time will be coming up when we run around this. After the cutscene, we'll run around this sarcophagus in the middle and touch a glowing pile of rubble on the floor, and then that will be time. So,
Oh, that was close because he did the blood pool attack, which you can't negate.
oh, so close.
close.
Right, so we're about
Right,
10 seconds
Coming
away.
up from on time.
So this is Alyssa's mum, like, yo, get my power and become Super Saiyan and beat this guy. And we're like, okay. So 3, 2, 1.
Time. Nice. Play a bit of this anime cutscene.
I'm really hoping she'd actually strike a Sailor Moon pose. So she's just like, yo, I can do a sword. Nani?
Nani? We'll just see him get killed. Did it bar? Oh, Cervantes is dead. And
Yo,
that is
Soul
Clock
Calibur-
Tower 3.
Soul Calibur 6 looks sick.
Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm your mother, I've come back to life.
And that's Clock Tower 3. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey.
Hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Welcome back to UKSG Spring 2019. We're held 4 times a year and we're coming at you live from Glasgow. We've got a new donation for you here from Tiny Tim 78162 for $20. Hi all, thank you for an amazing event so far. Looking forward to tomorrow as well. Cheers. Up next, we've still got a few donations. Up next we've got Resident Evil. I think there wasn't a donation incentive to a bid war for the costume. That's closing now. But we still have a few more donation incentives for Goat Simulator coming up, the Catified, and also another bid war. Do we save or laugh at the humans? So keep those donations coming in, and let's see if we can get Catified going. Welcome back to UKSG Spring 2019. We had a few technical issues, but they're all sorted now. We've got another donation from Sam Whaley, Retro Gaming 91, for $50 with no comment, but thank you so much for that donation. Remember, keep the donations coming in, keep putting them on those incentives, and let's keep raising money for young minds. Now, just realised. Oh, up next, we've got Resident Evil 2 Remake with Mr. Daddy Dean. Over to you.
Good to go, man.
We're in? Cool.
Yeah, you're
right,
good.
so, hello guys. That took a while, but we had to basically download the FPS cap,